Hey team, Jim here. Today we are going to cover the last of our core behaviors, and it's a continuation, a follow-on of the last 2 weeks. So we've been under the core value of own it and discussing the core behavior of do the right thing every time, not the easy thing. Last week we talked about how what you and I do today, our habits in particular, determine who we become. So I have a question for you. Who and what do you want to be when you grow up? In this last core behavior video, I want to give you 4 steps to forming the future you. Step 1, don't let your past failures define your present. Every one of us has failed too many times to count and in too many ways to keep track of. But many people allow those failures to define them. They move from I have had failures to I am a failure. They internalize it. So someone who maybe had poor grades in school begins to internalize that and say, I'm dumb. Someone who's had a few bad relationships moves to thinking of themselves as I am unlovable, or even I am unworthy of love. Someone who's experienced suffering, who's experienced abuse, comes to think of themselves as a victim. Understand the critical difference between your experiences, what has happened to you, and your identity, who you are. Your experiences are simply that, things that have happened. They are not who you are. And it is critical that you consciously reject the negative experiences you've had as that's not me, that's not who I am, that simply is what happened to me. Second step, don't let your present define your future. So in the same way that your past does not define your present doesn't need to define your future. You are not limited by where you are right now. You are not limited even by who you are right now. You have the ability to behave in different and better ways. You have the ability to choose and to change who you are becoming and where you will go. Third, do have a vision for your life that inspires and informs your today. A future vision that compels you and draws you toward it. In the book Alice in Wonderland, there's an interchange between Alice and a Cheshire cat that she meets. And she asks the cat, would you tell me, please, which way I ought to go from here? That depends a good deal on where you want to get to, said the cat. I don't much care where, said Alice. Then it doesn't matter which way you go, said the cat. Too many people go through life without a vision, without a direction. So question for you, do you have a vision for your life? Do you have a picture of who you want to be? Do you have a destination in mind, something that you want to move toward? And is that vision compelling enough to draw you to it on a daily basis? And I will say this to you, no one can pick your vision for you, but if you don't have a compelling vision for who you want to be, where you want to be, You need to spend the time today to develop a compelling vision for your life. Number 4, do let your future vision drive your present. Dr. Benjamin Hardy has something that he said that I find very helpful, and I've adapted this. You are not pre-qualified to reach your goals. You qualify yourself by doing the work. Let your future drive your present. Do the work that will get you to the future that you want and to the future you that you want to be. Your success in life will not be determined at the end. It is determined now, each day. Eliminate the activities that are not part of the you that you want to be. Create the good habits that will take you to where you want to be. Do the right thing for yourself, not the easy thing. I hope that you have found this series a blessing in your life. I encourage you to go back through them often, and at some point we'll update these, but I think for now we're going to let them live and just let people have the time to soak them in. So again, I encourage you, do the right thing for yourself, not the easy thing. And let this and all of these missives inform and shape you. Bye-bye.